gone.
Is so that sneaky. Go. Oh, he's like, let's go see what's going on at the treehouse. Today we are draining the pond again, and we are going to cut, or Donnie is going to cut little holes or kind of little cave areas so that, ow, son of a bitch, I stepped on a thorn. Ow. This is one of the reasons why you should wear shoes out in the woods. I'm fine. But anyways, to create little caves for the fish to go swim in and out of the well into that little pond area. But we're gonna have different fish in different ponds. I'm not sure exactly which ones we're gonna put in this one, but hopefully by next weekend we can have some. Here. It's already recording. Donnie's already got the holes cut, so now we're gonna go in there and put, build rocks around the openings that he just created. Another hard rock. We need this one out. Definitely tell which side I did and which side Donnie did. This is mine, all detailed and cute. And then Donnie's side over here is all manly and robust and unfinished. So what our plan is now, after we get this all fine-tuned and finished, is to take a piece of wood or something to put on top of this, and then put plants and things that will dangle down over the side. I was also thinking that, I don't know if we'll be able to do it or not, but since we're going to put the top on, to cut a hole in it and then take one of the fish tanks that were left here and put it on top to create like an observatory for the fish to come up and see everybody from the top part. But we'll see if that can happen or not. Pick him up?
No, it's king snake though, but I'm not gonna, he's good for our property. He probably came in the silt fence. I think I fucked him up with the rocks. That didn't seem right.
Where?
When I rolled it over, I think Hurt his head. Maybe. No, he's alright.
Hey, sneaky, sneaky.
Definitely want him around. Dun, 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 dun.
Whoa, no, that's a rough rider's roll. It's too easy.
Hello?
Hi, what's your name?
Jessica?
How we doing, Jessica?
Doing great. How are you?
Awesome, thank you. Do you know the song that I just drew?
Stone Temple Pilots, Vaseline?
Yeah, the band. Not the song, but the band, my dear. It is STP, but not Vaseline. But thank you. Thank you for trying. Oh, hello there, two grab.
Releasing of the first fishies in the pond. How many did we get? 10?
Yeah.
We got 10 little feeder goldfish just to see how they do. Oh, one's already dead, wasn't he?
No?
I see him kind of float on his belly.
He's struggling there, that guy.
Yeah, these guys were already half dead when we bought them anyways from the fish store. But they gone.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck. See you in the morning. Oh yeah, we also got a couple plants. The beginning of many more pond plants to come. We also got some of the last materials that have to go over to the treehouse. So we got these 2 French doors from Facebook Marketplace. They're, I don't know, I think they're pretty vintage, almost looks like. And then 2 brand new PGT windows, and then this glass sliding door that was from the Tinyhouse. We're not going to be here in the morning, so we just got back to the house. So we have to drop all this stuff off over there by the, it's dark, by the treehouse. So then that way, when our neighbor who is helping us build it gets over there in the morning, everything will be over there, and then we'll be back in the afternoon to help. Hello. So I was sitting here cooking dinner on my little propane 1-burner stove that I have and I really love, but I just ran out of propane halfway through cooking my noodles, and we don't have any more. Actually, it's butane, not propane, and we're all out of it. So I figured right now is a perfect time to introduce today's sponsor. Elevate your cooking experience with the AMZ Chef double electric induction stove. Everything comes perfectly packaged to ensure its safe arrival. Cook your favorite meals with the versatility of cast iron cookware, or my favorite, the included grill topper that is perfect for throwing everything on at the same time, grilling indoors or outdoors. Whether you're searing, sauteing, or grilling, this induction stove provides rapid heat and precise control for flawless results every time. Designed for safety and efficiency, the induction stove stays cool to the touch but heats up quickly, helping you save time and energy. I love this stove because it uses precise, minimal power, which makes it great for off-grid camping, whether you're using a gas or solar generator. For 10% off your purchase, you can use my code flchickadventures. Thank you, AMZ Chef, for sponsoring this video. So we went over to the Cowgirl and got the last of the fish that were in my little pond that I had over there. We're gonna bring him to his new home. Careful. Put it underwater. There you go. Oh, he's like, no! It's scary. Never been in a place so big before. We also picked up this little solar pond fountain here just to kind of keep, you know, some movement in the water to keep all that, whatever it's called, the silt that comes off the rocks, to keep it off of there and help keep it a little more clear. But these leaves, these are going to be the death of us, that's for sure. Hopefully once we get everything going and the system going and everything's moving from this pond to this pond to that pond, all that, it'll help, you know, keep the leaves moving around and whatnot. So, but we also got a net over there, a pool net. We'll have to come out every morning while we're drinking our coffee or whatever and scoop a few leaves. Sounds like Doc is back over to the treehouse. Let's go see how that's coming along. The pond is going to be a slow process. Right now we are waiting on saving up the money for all the pond liner, because that's going to be several $1,000s to line all these other ponds here. But let's go see what's going on at the treehouse. Gotta go put my boots on though. It's too muddy out here for these white shoes. I don't know if I said this in the other video yesterday when we were putting the fish in there, but before anybody gets their panties all in a wad, those are like 29-cent feeder fish. We don't expect them to live. If they do, great, but we're kind of just putting them in there to test the waters and see how they do. On the angle, it should perfectly slant right down. Yeah, right past it. Looks good.
We're gonna climb onto it.
So this is where we are at with the treehouse. We got some of the windows in. The window over here. We got the window in upstairs, and the loft is finished. Next, we're gonna do the roof and add the door and that other window on that side. But it's coming along nicely. Starting to look like a tree fort. Donnie wants to go do the zip line, so we're gonna watch him do the zip line. Oh, I'm gonna show you too. We got the steps to go up inside here. Got those off Marketplace for like 50 bucks. There's all the steps over there. So that's gonna go up too. And these are the doors that are gonna go up there. This is the window. We're gonna build a platform right here to get on top of that to go down. So it's a little more safety. Right now, it's a huge safety hazard, but that's why only us are allowed to use it, and family. All the people who won't sue us if they break a leg.
Way easier.
Yeah, it's
5 more feet of this thing.
It's way easier than it was. We were using this and just climbing up on the ladder, but now we at least have the loft. Ready? Seemed like you were going a lot faster. It seemed like you were going a lot faster.
Yeah, I tightened it quite a bit since the last time I was on there.
Oh.